Namaste. Hello friends. Have you ever wondered that one of the seven wonders of the world, India's Taj Mahal, which instantly brings to mind a divine image of love, is it really only a symbol of romance? Or is there a hidden secret buried behind it, suppressed for centuries? Was the Taj Mahal originally a grand Hindu temple that was later transformed into a mausoleum? And if yes, then who, why, and how tried to erase this truth from history? I am your friend Jatin Sharma, and today we will dive into the depths of a mysterious conspiracy that has puzzled historians, archaeologists, and mystery seekers for decades. The story begins in the era when the Mughal Empire in India was at its peak. Emperor Shah Jahan wanted to build a mausoleum for his most beloved queen, Mumtaz Mahal, something that would be unmatched anywhere in the world. And history tells us that from this desire, the Taj Mahal was born. But there are questions that history has never answered clearly. The biggest question is this: did Shah Jahan really build the Taj Mahal, or was it an already existing structure, later converted into a mausoleum? Ancient records, folklore, and some modern research repeatedly point to one thing: that the Taj Mahal was originally a temple of Lord Shiva, known as Tejo Mahalaya. It is said that Agra, the city where the Taj Mahal stands, was once known as Agravan. Since ancient times, this region had been a center of Hindu spiritual and religious activity. Numerous temples and holy shrines stood here, so it's not hard to believe that a grand temple dedicated to Lord Shiva may have once stood on the banks of the Yamuna River. Now you might be wondering, if this is true, then why don't our history books mention it? That, friends, is the real mystery and conspiracy. Some scholars suggest that Shah Jahan didn't actually commission a brand new monument, but rather seized an already magnificent structure, converting it into a mausoleum. And then he had court historians write the story exactly as he wished it to be told. Did you know that in the 20th century, renowned historian P.N. Oak boldly claimed that the Taj Mahal was in fact a Shiva temple? In his book, The Taj Mahal, The True Story, he presented many pieces of evidence. According to him, even the name Taj Mahal is a distorted version of Tejo Mahalaya. Now let's look at some fascinating facts. First, the architecture of the Taj Mahal. If you've ever observed the design of Hindu temples closely, you'll know they have sanctum sanctorums, shikaras, spires, and mandapas, pillared halls. The internal structure of the Taj Mahal, too, has many elements that hint more at a religious shrine than a mere tomb. The style of the upper dome, the design of the plinth, and the carvings on the main gateway, according to many scholars, resemble a temple far more than a mausoleum. Second, the underground chambers of the Taj Mahal. Did you know that the Taj Mahal's lower level has about 22 rooms that were sealed shut during British rule and remain locked even today? Why? Because those rooms are believed to hold evidence that could reveal the true identity of the monument. People say that on the walls of those rooms there are carvings and paintings of Hindu deities and inscriptions in Sanskrit. Now the question arises, if this is true, why doesn't the government open them and show the public? Perhaps because the Taj Mahal is no longer just a historic structure, it has become the very identity of India. To change that image could cause an international storm of controversy. The third fact: inscriptions found around the Taj Mahal. During archaeological explorations, stones and markings have been discovered that directly connect to Hindu culture. According to P.N. Oak, in the Taj Mahal complex, there once was worship offered to Lord Shiva. Some even claim that there was once a cowshed, a goshala, near the monument. Friends, as strange as these things sound, they are just as astonishing. Now let's step into the politics of that era. Shah Jahan was famous for displaying his wealth and power. During his reign, not only were grand buildings constructed, but many old temples were seized or demolished and converted into mosques and mausoleums. Historians record that Shah Jahan appropriated many Hindu structures, so it's not hard to believe that he may have taken over Tejo Mahalaya temple and transformed it into the tomb of Mumtaz. But here lies another layer of mystery. It is said that after constructing the Taj Mahal, Shah Jahan had the hands of the artisans cut off, so they could never build anything like it again. But is this really true, or was this story invented to distract people from the fact that the building may have already existed? Let's turn back to the love story for which the Taj Mahal is famous. It is said that Shah Jahan built this mausoleum for his beloved Queen Mumtaz. But some records suggest that Mumtaz's grave isn't actually at the exact center of the Taj Mahal, but elsewhere. Some historians even claim that the real tomb is empty. If this is true, then the question remains, what exactly is the Taj Mahal, a mausoleum or a temple? Now imagine, friends, if centuries ago a Shiva temple was indeed converted into a mausoleum, what must have been the condition of the people who lived there at that time? An old villager is said to have once remarked, "We heard from our ancestors that on the banks of the Yamuna stood a magnificent temple of Mahadev. Every year on Shivratri, thousands of lamps were lit there. But one day everything changed. The Mughal armies took over the temple, and the worship of Mahadev came to an end." Such local legends are still heard in many parts of northern India. Now let's talk about the very word Mahal. Did you know that the term Mahal was never used for Islamic tombs? For mausoleums, words like Makbara or Dargah were always used. The word Mahal is connected to Hindu palaces and temple architecture. So even the name Taj Mahal suggests that it may have once been a royal palace or temple. Historians like Oak believe that the truth was deliberately hidden by court scribes, and over time, the repeated telling of that version of history made it accepted as fact. But can the truth ever be suppressed forever? Someday, the layers of mystery do peel away. Even in modern times, demands have been made to open the sealed rooms of the Taj Mahal and conduct scientific investigations. But every time, for one reason or another, these demands are dismissed. Some say it's because doing so could spark communal conflict in the country. But the real question remains, don't we deserve to know the truth? Friends, the mystery doesn't end there. Some researchers claim that the foundations of the Taj Mahal are so deep and strong that they resemble techniques used in Hindu temple construction over 1,000 years ago. Is this a coincidence? Or is the Taj Mahal truly built upon the foundation of an ancient Shiva temple? Historians continue to debate this matter. Some dismiss it as a myth, others swear it is true. But whatever the case, one thing is certain. The Taj Mahal is not just a beautiful building of marble. It is a silent witness to centuries of mystery and conspiracy. Just imagine, friends, if one day it is definitively proven that the Taj Mahal was originally a Hindu temple, history books across the world would have to be rewritten. India's pride, its identity, and its past would suddenly appear in a completely new light. And perhaps that is the reason why this truth has been kept hidden for so long. Friends, this story makes us realize that history is not always what we've been taught. Perhaps history is only the version written by victors, while the real truth remains locked away in underground chambers. So, was the Taj Mahal once a temple? That question still remains unsolved. But one thing is certain, The layers of this mystery constantly remind us that no matter how much the truth is hidden, one day it must come to light. I am your friend, Jatin Sharma, and I hope this mysterious journey thrilled you as much as it thrilled me. If you enjoyed this story, be sure to share it with your friends. Because who knows, in the next mystery, we might uncover an even bigger truth. Thank you, friends. We'll meet again with another amazing and mysterious tale. Until then, keep wondering, is the Taj Mahal merely a symbol of love, or is it in fact an ancient hidden temple? I am Jatin Sharma, signing off. Namaste.